Well, welcome back
to the indoor.
The Scully Gypsy channel on the high-tech indoor range where the heater just started working. After what?
It was winter, all winter long. We never got, I think we got it to start middle of the day, the one time. Oh, Lord.
What I'm doing today, this is going to be a fun one. At least for me, it's going to be fun. I'm going to do some 22 testing. And I just picked up...
we don't have any of that illustrious gel.
No gel, no chronograph. At least not yet. No chronograph yet. One of these days. What we're testing is 3 different ammos that I picked up just recently, and one of them being the CCI uppercut. Now, there's a ton of videos out there on the uppercut about whether it expands or it doesn't expand, or it's jacketed. It's an actual jacketed. What's that saying?
It turns.
It turns.
Rotates.
Oh, the bullet tumbles.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah. There's all sorts of stuff out there, ballistic testing and chronograph testing of this ammo. But what I'm doing today is just a function test. And I chose the most finicky guns there is to test ammo with. Okay. The first one, and I call it Little Blue, is a Walther P22Q. It's not as finicky as my other gun.
It's a pain in the butt.
But it's finicky. If the ammo is inconsistent, this gun will pick it up. I could have done a really wonderful job with this by using Gypsy's Smith & Wesson 22, which makes even the crappiest ammo look fantastic. That gun just chews up everything and spits it out, which makes it a great gun. I guess I chose finicky guns. But the real finicky one, and the one that people either love or hate, I happen to love the gun, is the Walther PPK S22. You've seen reviews of this gun from several other YouTube channels, and one guy just wants an apology every time he pulls the gun out because it's such a terrible gun. Actually, it's not terrible.
It's just finicky.
It's finicky.
It only likes certain food.
It's like Morris the cat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dating myself talking about that old commercial, but
no, that's not that old.
Let's take a quick look at the ammo. Okay, the three ammo that we're trying: the CCI uppercut, the magtech 22, which is just a standard 22 soft lead, no jacketing, and the CCI clean. That's the one that comes in that can or jar or whatever you want to call it, and that's a polymer coated bullet, pretty much like a mini mag, but not like a mini mag, I guess. I don't know.
So no, they're the bulk load
ones. We're going to take 10 rounds out of each of these and see how they do accuracy-wise and function-wise out of these two persnickety. I love that word, persnickety. Sounds fancy. These two very fuss budgets of guns.
Okay.
All right. 10 rounds. Walther P22Q, the CCI uppercut. Okay, Chambers. Anybody still in frame?
Yep. Not very accurate.
10 rounds. No, it's not particularly accurate. Okay. Your hand off. Well, it functions. I'm basically function testing the gun. I need the magazine too.
Oh.
okay.
I keep them separate pockets.
All right. Now, the real finicky gun. The gun that people want an apology for buying it or some sort of thing. So, let's see how it works.
Chamber, it loaded.
Huh?
It loaded.
It's loaded, yeah, chambered. Didn't hold back on the last round. And actually, I don't think that's too bad for accuracy.
Not bad at all. Way better than the other gun.
Huh?
Way better than your other gun.
Yeah. Let's go take a look at it quick. Ooh. There we go. All right, bottom target. That's the Walther P22Q. Yeah, I was kind of going a little fast. Top target, the Walther PPKS. I wouldn't complain about that. I wouldn't complain. So, eat that, Mr. Funny Hat Man, if you know who I'm talking about.
I just think he likes to be a negative Nelly.
Yeah, he is a negative Nelly. So, all right.
One.
Okay, the next round is going to be the magtech. Now, these are basically just bulk rounds. They're just, unjacketed soft lead round nose. So, where the uppercuts are $14 a box for a box of 50, these are about $5 a box of 50. So basically plinking ammo. Chambered.
I think it's the gun, not the ammo.
What's that?
I don't think it's the ammo that's making you shoot lower, and I think it's the gun.
I can't see the target, so I don't know. But we'll look at that in a minute. I'm going to hand off guns here. So the magtech works in the P22. Let's see if it'll work in old Morris the Cat here. Here we go. And the answer is?
No.
No. Got a stovepipe. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep, you got it.
Okay, one stovepipe. Another stovepipe. Huh. Failure to feed. Stovepipe. Told you this gun is super finicky. And another stovepipe. And another stovepipe. And that was the last shot. So, in conclusion,
could it be the magazine? Because you did good for, no, it was only 2 rounds that you did good with that one.
Well, in conclusion, is magtech a good ammo? Yeah, just not for this kind of gun.
So this is how I record, not like him. These were his last shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think there's one more, 10. That was with the first one was PPKS or PPQ?
Bottom target was...
This is the Walters up here.
Yeah, the top one's a PPKS.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There's only 2, 3, 4 right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There we go. So he did really good with it. It was just, this is the one that kept stove piping, jamming, all that kind of stuff.
That's a pretty good group. It's just a little low right.
Yeah. So we'll get set up for the next 10, 20 rounds, and we'll be right back.
Okay. Last one. The CCI Clean. Basically like a mini mag, but with polymer jacketing. All right, chamber's good. It should be about the same velocity as a mini mag. Let's see what it does. Why am I not steady with this little guy anymore?
Because that guy don't like it.
Every time I think about trading this thing in, I wind up never doing it. All right. So that was the...
Give me...
fingers.
I like my fingers.
Yeah. That was
you
the
cannot
P22.
have them unless they're empty.
Ran them perfectly fine. Let's see what Mr. Finicky does.
Hold on.
It's all nice and chambered. Oh, real good. Gonna move in there. Watch the jams, right?
Yep. Watch the jam.
Watch for the jams. All right. Here we go. Fail to feed. So, 1 failure to feed. Can't argue with that. That's not too bad for basically bulk ammo.
Yep. We got somebody outside shooting.
Yeah. Not the greatest time for it.
Let's go show you what he did.
Well, I'd like to see it because I can't see it with my own eyes. Can I come in a little tighter with the piece? Yeah, a little bit better with the... Ew.
Okay, so the first Walters he shot is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like 6. Where's the other ones?
1,
There's
2, 3,
7.
4, 5. Huh. I don't know. How many have I got here? Did I?
You hit right up here, right there, right there,
Okay.
right there, right there, right there, and right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, you took off the center piece.
Oh, I took that piece of paper off with it?
Okay. Yeah, the piece of tape. So
all right.
I don't know how many of those is the old ones.
All right.
But it pretty much went across here like that. And you got 1, 2, 3. I know 1 or 2 of them was in here. So 4, 5. I'd say 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Well, you guys, we'll look.
They're all in the target.
We'll go back over the video and see where those other 2 shots.
It wasn't pointing at the targets.
Whatever.
I can't catch the targets at the same time.
Pretty much in there.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's go back up and to the table and do the conclusion. All right. In conclusion. Let me see the little blue. You got that in your pocket still. Conclusion. Little blue. Not as finicky as the PPK is. Wow, he is. Must be shooting something big out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could hear him through my...
Pardon the gunshots in the background, if you can actually pick it up. There's outdoor range, somebody out there shooting.
And which is unusual because we usually don't have that.
Very unusual. Usually nobody's here. But, okay. This particular gun is not as finicky.
But it is a pain in your butt and it doesn't shoot as...
It is a pain in the butt, and yeah, sometimes I don't shoot it as well. But it is a fun gun. The PPK, it likes good ammo.
The first carry conceal for James Bond.
Except his was in 32.
Still.
Yeah, you know. This is James Bond Jr.
Peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots. I like that.
Still a vegetable.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. But this gun, you can tell it's accurate. I normally feed this gun just premium ammo, basically mini mags. That's my bang around ammo for the gun. If I were to carry it, it always is CCI Stingers. The gun has never failed once with CCI Stingers. I could switch off to the uppercuts if I don't have any access to Stingers. They're both about the same price wise. This one here was at $13.99 for 50. But it's ammo you would carry, not necessarily go to the range and shoot
all day long.
Soda cans with. I want to shoot soda cans. This is the gun I'll use. Or my favorite.
Oh, Lord. Revolvers again?
Revolvers again. Or my favorite plinking gun, which we're going to be doing a review on this later on. And its bigger brother. So, the magtech, not bad. In your Smith & Wessons or your Ruger, you know, though I can't remember what model those are, Mark 5s or Mark 1s or whatever. They'll work fine in probably the Taurus 22s. Will they work in something that's finicky? No, not really. And you can see this is the most finicky gun I own. And I won't give it up for nothing, so.
And you don't need any apologies for it.
I'm not going to make any apologies for it. It's a gun that requires really good, consistent ammo. And if you buy good ammo that's consistent, you'll never have a problem.
If you're just plinking with it, though, it's going to cost you a couple bucks.
Yeah, it's gonna drop a few rounds here or there when you're just plinking with plinking ammo. I think the only thing that works that I would consider plinking ammo that works somewhat consistently is the Remington Golden bullets. I've had good luck with those in this particular gun.
I, however, did not.
No, you didn't.
Not with my
and what was the other
shield.
one? The other stuff that we were shooting that wound up, you had to beat the casing out of the gun. Was that
no, that was my Ruger.
No, it was the Smith & Wesson too.
Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, that thing! I thought it split though.
Was that?
I thought that was old. Yeah, I thought that was old ammo though.
It was Arms Corps ammo, I think. Because we've tried
lots of different kinds.
I got tons of different ammo out there, from Norma to Federal, all the different types of Federals, the Remington.
I'm cheap. I buy as cheap as I possibly can.
Oh yeah, if we're gonna just go out and bang away with a 22, I'll just use the cheapest thing I can find. But if I'm gonna carry it, which okay,
we're not talking about carrying.
I'm gonna get a lot of people out there screaming, "You can't defend yourself with a 22." Yes, there are better guns to choose from, but if that's all you got, well, try to make the best of it, you know? If all you got is Granddad's Ruger, well, find something that shoots well out of it and has enough power to actually do more than tick somebody off.
I have a totally different opinion on 22. You can get out more shots more accurately with a 22 than you can with a 380, a 38.
Oh yeah,
you know, because the gun's gonna jump like you wouldn't believe. With a 22, it don't jump. It don't move. You just keep putting holes in them, and you make holes just like the ones you just made there. And how many people are going to walk away from that many holes?
Yeah, you can mag dump with a 22, which is going to be about the same as getting hit with a round of buckshot. You know.
So, I mean, wouldn't that get enough for somebody to get the hell away from you?
Or to get the hell out of your house.
Mm-hmm. So
most people wind up having these guns as for home defense, not so much for carry. But anyway.
I'm going to say something.
Go ahead.
It's all about opinions.
Yeah.
And some opinions smell like your
belly button.
And okay, I was thinking another area.
They're like belly buttons.
I was thinking about another
Everybody
area.
has one. They're all full of lint.
Yes.
So, yeah. The argument about carrying a 22 for self-defense, I'll leave that argument out there for everybody else to
how about if we just make it your own decision on how you want to carry, how you want to do it.
Exactly.
It's not my decision on what you do with your life. It's not my decision on what you do with it.
When I came here today,
if you feel a 22 is good enough for you, then do a 22.
What did I come with here today? I mean, I'm walking around.
I'm not even 100% sure what you're carrying today. I always carry my 38, and everybody tells me that's 380. And everybody tells me that's not good enough.
What am I trusting myself to? A 9mm. You know, yes, I can carry the 22. Oddly enough, this gun's all way too much different. This thing weighs about as much as my 9 does. So, yes, obviously I'm going to go for some higher firepower than a 22, but I have carried them. And what I felt like carrying that day.
You know, some people feel more comfortable carrying a smaller gun. I mean, even when my arthritis starts acting up, I sometimes don't even want to shoot my gun, and I love shooting it. Yeah. But after a while, I'd rather have my 22 on me if it was small enough.
Yeah.
And if I could get enough bullets out of it.
I love just coming out the range and shooting 22s.
How often are you going to shoot 15 bullets out of a 9mm, and somebody isn't going to be like,
what I like about 22s is I can go to the range, shoot up 100 rounds, you know, blaze away with 100 rounds of 22, and go home and say, I had a lot of fun today.
And it didn't cost me.
I practice too. It's still practice.
And it didn't cost you a fortune.
Try to do that with 100 rounds of, where is it?
380?
No, my 9mm here. No, 100 rounds of 9mm. Even though these are handles, it sucks up money quick. Yeah.
$18 for blazer brass of 9mm. So $18. Well, 19 with tax. Okay.
12.
Versus $13 for the high price stuff of the 22. I mean, if you're not rich and you have to, and you need to have some protection, go for something that you can afford. Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just.
Beware of the man who has one gun and is incredibly good with it.
Well, that's true.
Doesn't matter what the gun is.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Just make sure you practice with whatever you're going to carry. That's what I do.
We're going to get out of here. Not get out of here. We're going to get out of here, but we're going to stay here.
And practice some more.
Have some more fun.
I might do some more of my type practicing for my channel.
Yes, you still need to practice your draw and your...
Yeah, well, I haven't gotten to the draw part. I've only gotten to the shooting at belly level.
Yeah. Well, that's on her
That's
channel.
not something I've practiced before, and I'm practicing on
tune into her channel
Gypsy and Scully.
So.
He's on Scully and Gypsy, and I'm Gypsy and Scully.
I know, we're so creative.
And my channel is very, very...
eclectic.
Yes, gypsy-ish.
Yep. You go to her channel, it's going to be... Yeah, just great. Now both microphones are dead. Well, that's what I get for not charging them after our last video. But if you made it this far, show Gypsy some love. Go check out her channel. Your mic went off. And have a good day.
I don't know.
Push the button. It's off. I don't know when they turned off.
I don't know when it turned off either.
Oh, no. I'm sorry about the problem with the microphones. Apparently, they shut up on me because I just happened to see the lights flashing back here.
Aha.
So, I don't know.
Well, whatever. Go over to Gypsy and Scully and find out what it's all about.
Mine just kicked off again. It must be dying.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's what it is. We got to go.